And we're on. Are we on? Yes, we're on. Welcome everyone to Disco Elysium. So, picking up where we left off the other day, we already talked to this lady and she gave us the gloves thing. Let's check this car.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Kinema. Yeah, I already heard of this, but I forgot where.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Okay, let's pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Oops.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in, dispatch. Come in, dispatch. Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy. Hi, Alice. This is Officer from 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you. I want to say, come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You could swear she was friendlier with the lieutenant. Yeah. I need you to connect me to a civilian, and or do I report my badge missing? I want to report my badge missing. I don't know. Let's first talk to Sylvie.
Of course. What is her number, officer?
But he gave me my number, right? Her number? No? In the inventory. I can't open it right now.
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Okay.
Received. Hold on, officer.
What is this, Overlord? The slapping and marching rhythm on your thighs.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, this is the police calling. I have... Sylvie, I believe we've met before, yeah, because I've been here for 3 days and she is the bartender, so...
All right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Recognize your voice almost immediately. You quit your job at the Whirlwind. Why? Was it you who called the police? I think I got everything I need. Okay, so you quit your job.
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Okay.
Why not?
Logic, why not? Do I want to push? Did you leave because of Gart?
What? No, why would you even think that?
Sylvie, don't be afraid of that pig. You have to stand up for yourself.
Please, don't bring Gart into this. It's none of your business. I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again. No, not me.
Why didn't you call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
Okay.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
Yep.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
But why didn't you call?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
I mean, to us, you should have called the police.
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
Oh.
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Wait, Kim. Okay, let's ask Kim if the Union is the law here.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Okay.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I am the authority around here. Looks like there's a limit to my authority then. Tell me why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your honor instead of calling us? Push on? No, I won't push on. Okay, looks like there's a limit to my authority then. That's it. I see, maybe there's something else you can tell me about.
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Okay.
With the Union.
Makes sense.
I'm sorry about that.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
I think I got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Empathy. Wait, why does she seem angry with you? Bye, Sylvie. Let's try empathy.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags, when she was still working there.
Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened.
What's the skua
Just
thing?
made me want to quit. The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
What?
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Which bird got what coming to her? Why do I always end up screwing everything up? This doesn't sound like anything like me. I love birds.
Yes, well,
The static on the radio suggests Sylvie doesn't have a comment.
Rubbish. You're a green hat and feather-toting bird watcher.
Actually, I think I might be a bird watching enthusiast, you know.
that's wonderful, really. Maybe you should keep pursuing that hobby. Maybe it would calm you down a little.
Oops. So you're telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client
Holy
I've
fuck.
ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place.
Is everything my fault?
I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you,
Go on, I want to know what I did.
well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive.
Fuck.
Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Hold on, which song?
We Go On by the O.O.
Oh, now I know
can't listen to it
what to
anymore.
sing.
You turned it into a parody.
Sorry about the
To
song.
hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're actually a real cool guy, and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco, too.
Oh boy.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
What the fuck did I do?
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Is this the hangover?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What happened to them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
Resentment gives way to concerns in her voice.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Yep.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
And I'll apologize. I'm truly sorry for everything, Sylvie.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
What else did I sing beside the... Oh, I'm looking for a song.
Oh, all sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
Maybe you can help me identify this one particular song.
Which one would that be?
One that was really sad.
Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church in San Sanj.
Mm-hmm.
Richard, that right up.
Her voice carries a tone of disappointment.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however.
Okay, I will. But when I spoke to Gart, it seems like he thought you left because of him.
Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like Gart. I really do.
Didn't he cross the line when he asked you out?
No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him. It was just bad timing. With the corpse and all that.
Poor Gart.
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side. The telephone cord coiled around her index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining.
I'll tell
I
him.
should have told him maybe.
I can tell him.
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please
won't.
don't take out your gun or something.
Right, thanks for your talking with me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Yeah, could you connect me to the 41st precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire, while after a while you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5, this is 41st, come in.
You all have a French accent.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, station 41. I've got an urgent business, over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in, over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
Let's try to get some money from them. I am in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What?
Is it him? What does he want?
Oh shit. Jack Figumar.
He says he needs money.
Money.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
No, I swear.
Right, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
What updated? Pay for damage. Act station for additional fund. I couldn't do it. Who made the call? Okay, it's not Sir Sylvie. Talk to Garrett. Sylvie asked you to talk about to Garrett. Okay. It is paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money, please. I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight. Okay, I'll play on the investigation, because if I can't sleep, I can't investigate, right?
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Well, you tell me that to my face, you stupid fuck.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Please, I'm begging you. Here, I don't even have a place to sleep
He
tonight.
says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vicmar said...
Yeah, I heard. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. Please come and get me. Nah. Okay, I hear you. No funds. Ah, maybe if I push a bit, they can give me funds.
He said... It's okay. You can do it, sir. Over.
What is he saying?
Did you want anything else, sir? Many of your colleagues are also here. Over.
Jules Pidieu. I like Jules.
He's trying to keep you from further embarrassing yourself in front of your colleague.
Thank you, rhetoric. I got that. No, I'm alright, I'm alright. I have other
Let
things.
us address them now, sir. Over.
Do I want to report my badge missing? I haven't told him about that my badge is missing, so... Nah, I won't report it. So let's ask some personal details.
10-4. Your badge should have most of your personal details. Look over that. Over.
I don't have it, my badge. Of course, my badge. I can look at my badge that I have.
10-4. Anything else for you, sir?
10-10. Transmission complete. Standing by. Over.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Okay, let's pull out the pull-out box.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Empathy. What do I want? Red-tipped pry bar. Yes, this could be useful.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Thank you. Take the rubber-handled chain cutter.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap go the cutters in your hand.
And let's take the hand-cracked
It's
brush.
robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Run your fingers over on one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Click on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now.
Thank you, rhetoric.
Alternative translation: don't even think you can drive my MC.
Authority. I know this. Okay. Alright. What do I think?
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally,
Suggestion.
and now we know your copo type.
What's suggestion? Charm men and women play puppet master. Okay, I did. Wait, there's a copo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Cool cop, weapon cop, sorry cop, I'm sorry cop, monitor me. Cool, I'm sorry you had to monitor me. I'll do that.
Okay, just for the length of this short demonstration, please say something that isn't "I'm sorry." Guess. What is it?
Am I a cool cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
Okay, okay, but what are the others? What type? I'm sorry, opt-in. On the other cop type, be jealous. Actually, I'm not sorry. They should be sorry. Want the other cop types be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything.
You know, I'm actually not sorry. I changed my mind.
No, you don't. Come on.
Fuck you.
You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
What are the other cop types?
Oh, you know. Apocalypse, Superstellar, the Advanced Interesting Cop, Liquid Shadow Cop. But you're
No.
too sorry to say those things. So, here we go?
No, I want one of the others. Fuck off.
Wow. Okay. Fuck off. Maybe we were wrong about you then.
Yes, you were. Do I have anything new?
Yes?
Nothing. Okay, what do I have here? Dry bar. Okay, I have a chain cutter and I have a flashlight. Some great tectonics force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
Fine. Let's go talk to Gart. Tell him about Sylvie. Maybe he can give us a discount. Maybe I have this above my head.
Can I help you?
Gart, I saw another thing at the world right now. I talked to Sylvie, she left because of me, not for you.
Wait, what? But what about the bird?
The bird?
Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left.
She didn't break it, I did. I threw it against the wall. She said it was just an Nah, I'll take.
You broke the skewer!
Yep. His face flushed with emotion, a rash covers his
I
neck.
assure you it was him.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer?
It's a mystery.
I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope and all.
A tender type of hope. Something stirs in you. Perhaps this is why you broke it.
Nah, I was pissed poor drunk.
All right. Did she say anything else? About me, you know? Did she say anything about me?
She said she was flattered, it was a bad timing. She said you're nice, but also her employer. I mean, come on, the power. Shake your head. No, we didn't really talk about you. Yeah, I'll be nice.
Really? I should give her a call then.
The man doesn't know what to say. He wipes his brow and stares at the counter.
Thanks, I guess. Was there anything else you wanted, or...?
Do I get a discount? No?
Another thing. Great, yes.
Can I enter? No, not yet. The mouse is stuck in this grab coin kind of thing. Okay. Damage looked like it could have been caused by an earthquake.
This Postlovantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box. Pat the box.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked
Perception.
by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Okay, nice perception. I feel you, mailbox, collection box. Let's empathize with the
The
mailbox.
mail collection box seems cathartic.
Healed morale,
Thankfully,
nice.
so do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
Okay, let's kick it then. But I'm afraid I might lose a health. I won't kick it. I'm gonna definitely lose 1 health because my physique is useless. Okay, there's a bottle inside. You could pick it up if we had a bag. Okay, can I get a bag? Just a second. Okay. Okay, where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? There's lots to do. Let's go talk. There was a man here, yeah. Let's go talk to him.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he
A
goes.
simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Keep listening. Yeah, sure.
From another planet.
He
Hey there.
finishes and turned to you. Hey there. I am the law. What's going on here?
The jam, my man.
He motions toward the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Arbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
He glances
days.
down the road. Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak. Or he just likes unusual words. Or both.
No, mazout, that's how we call one of the type of fuel in Arabic. It's you have either mazout or benzene, which I assume both are taken from English or some other word. So yeah. I dig your style, man.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers in appreciation of the digging of
So
his
tell
style.
me, what do you need?
I'll ask about money the last. let's not put him in a bad mood. Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
What are they demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Okay. What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Ching. Meh, that's what all companies
He doesn't
want.
blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Good to know. Thanks, Rhetoric. Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All
Us
of
lorry
you?
drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Yeah.
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Glanced down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there, pointed the yard.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Drama. That's nice. Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
That's something cool to be busy about.
Ask for his conclusion.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Okay. And what are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Thank you, rhetoric. You're under arrest. Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld. Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld.
No, I'm joking, my man.
I know.
Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Could I get some of those fallen tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise.
Oh,
The bosses won't be happy.
that's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Yeah, sure.
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
Thank you, Encyclopedia. That's a fallen A6 you got there.
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
Okay, so nothing legal.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Right, I have
The
another
man
question.
taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man.
Makes sense. For I don't know who these bosses think they are, but that sounds like a good arrangement for them.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself.
Fair enough.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay, thanks for talking. Have any map? Yeah. What do I want to do now? Here. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. But the sign says closed for winter, please use maintenance. Okay. Who are you?
Welcome to Revachol.
The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Fuck you. Hey, I know Revachol, that's where we are. Or why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Oh, some racist intention.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
What's happening? You sound angry, Kim.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
He's right, you're undermining our method. So we are in limbo. I'm stuck in this limbo thing. But I can't stand racism.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave.
Chill, bro.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave.
Damn.
I would advise you to remember
Pulled on a
that.
string.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Free the corpse. Okay, I'll back him up.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
Fuck off.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impatiently. What was that argument about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
Well, based on your look, I don't want to be your race.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design.
What do you mean, you and
so,
me?
Naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
This is... Okay, what else have you thought of? Yes, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design. I so want to say that, but sarcastically.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Yeah, and what's the problem with that?
The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruders species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
Wait, what's this cultural victory?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves.
Uh-huh.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Why don't you fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, Runt. Looking for something, Runt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Yes, but first
Oh,
what do
not
you
much
want?
anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Sounds like a cover story to me.
Look, as detective, I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges.
We lose for patience.
Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man.
Yeah, sure.
Just regular Koiko picked apples.
Koiko may be another derogative. For a person from Grad, you think?
So they are grown apples in Grad?
Yep, it's one of their main exports. They grow them down South Yekokata. A beautiful place. Got great scenic vistas.
In fact, Yekokata is a desolate wasteland whose name literally translates to Zone of Ecological Catastrophe. It features no scenic vistas and supports virtually no plant or animal life.
Thank you, Encyclopedia. Yekokota, it's not in the south and they definitely don't grow apples there.
Yeah? Says who?
It's literally in the name, Zone of Ecological Catastrophe.
Then, I guess they grow apples somewhere else. You can never really tell with those koikos. They're everywhere, except their own homes.
You keep saying koikos. What does that actually mean?
He means the people living in Grad.
Yeah, you know, Gradniks, Gradvolk, those degenerates from Grad.
Okay, but why the word koiko? Okay, so it's an ethnic slur.
Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of nature, who am I to say otherwise?
So can I see the apples?
Did you miss the part where I said they aren't here yet? Besides, even if I did have some, I wouldn't go putting my nose in them, huh?
He looks as you wish, a strange glint in his eyes. But I got something. Did I get? I don't know. Composure. No. Is there any log? Oh, I need to check this. Yeah. I need to check this.
Relax. You've got all you can get here. He probably doesn't even know what he's hauling, even if it is something unsavory. So he'd remain unaccountable.
Okay, thank you, rhetoric. That's something about the rights and privilege of lorrymen.
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
What's a carter?
Someone with a cart. What did you think it was? That's how deep into history our thing reaches, before machines.
And that's a privilege?
Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient, very prestigious.
So you're in the Carter's Guild?
Goddamn right. They've been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit. But when they try to replace us, they'll regret it. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck them right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice and no laughing matter.
We're done for now. Let me talk to my partner.
Yes?
Can't. Okay. Jump Jams, a popular music magazine. A glossy magazine, most able-bodied band. This issue hosts a top 10 list. Okay. I still need a bag. Oh, magnesium. Nice. Hold on. Let me see. A lonesome long way home. Let's rewind. Let's trace our drunken step back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Also southwest. The other side. Fall over, get up, get off the asphalt. Okay. Let's keep exploring. We'll do some. There's a strike here. It's read. Sick. Oh, there was something on my thoughts. A melancholy pop songs play on the radio. Oh, maybe this is what I want. Okay, what's this?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
Frit is French fries. So I can't buy. What's that? Point at the
What
raincoat.
is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
I don't have that.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
She returns to her magazine.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover of boasting of colorful photo of 2 girls kissing. You got my attention.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
I approve of this very futuristic tap on the girl. Forget about all that. What is this fashion police feature? I'm not even interested in this magazine. Composure. I'll just do the girls kissing. I have to. I approve of this.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
Fuck you. Let me try the second
You
one.
mean this? This is Pop Stars.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode,
I wonder
featured on
if
page
it's,
34.
it always gets the
This
same role.
speaks to you.
Okay, forget about all of that. What is this fashion police feature?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno guy in there right now? And does he look like this? Point at yourself. Point at her. I bet your hat would take the price. So who is the most stylish there? I can't be anyone from here. I'll do the hat.
No. I don't like it. I hate it.
Okay.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Okay. Before we go, what is this frit?
I don't know. Frit?
And what is frit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritta, with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Okay. So let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so
Did you know the man who died?
not really.
Not really. Does that mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
But you said really. How long has it been there?
I don't know really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
She scratched her nose. Thank you for the help. Can you tell me anything about this reality you're in?
Reality? You mean what reality? Economic reality or?
No, reality.
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
No, I mean yeah. Let's go about economic reality.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
What about the physical reality?
I
then?
don't know. What about it?
Where are we?
We're in Frit
No, I mean where are we on a larger scale?
as mankind or as a nation.
What will her essay prompt be?
As a mankind.
In a good place.
Interesting. She helps with this.
I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kind of big. I don't know.
I like her. What time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
12:04.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
What is the revolution?
When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy.
Arguable. What about the one we had here in Reva?
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
So the coalition, what's that? Someone told me there is one.
Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
Okay, I won't bother you with this nonsense anymore. Alright, what's here?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
What do those products do?
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Can you be a little more specific?
No, sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
Okay, who's Saint Baptiste?
St. Baptiste, you know, the pharmaceuticals company.
Oh.
St. Baptiste Pharmaceuticals, the one that sells meds out of St. Baptiste. That one. There.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history. As far as almost anyone knows, at least.
I don't have any money to buy anything. But what's this?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
This is not a good place for recovering addicts. Say nothing, take it in. I'm in heaven. I need it all so bad. No.
Guess not, no.
Adjust her head.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Yeah, we do. Please tell more about this product.
The pale aged vodka is special, I guess. It's stored in pale for a couple of years, which makes it super expensive and super strong.
What is pale?
You know.
No, I don't. Okay, what will consuming this stuff to my body?
I mean, I already said it'd hurt you. I don't know what else they do.
You sell any under-the-counter prices?
No, Frick only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
Okay. Let's see. Yellow roses, dozen of them, tulips too.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
What is this machine?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Okay, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
I see, and how do I pick up tear for the tear
You
machine?
need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out.
Oh,
so
I need one.
feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there. somewhere.
Okay. Alright. I guess we're done here. I'm broke as fuck. I have 40 cents and like 10 cents per bottle. That means I need 70, 60, 66 bottles. 3 teas, how idiomatic. I will fight anyone who refuse working. Okay. I don't know if I want to go there now. Fuck politics, let's just all work here. I want to go there. Not yet. I need to find a way to sleep. Oh, there's the body. Smells like spoiled meat and curled dairy, a human being decomposed. What the hell are you doing here?
Kuno's got this!
Kuno. The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno!
Hey kid, a moment of your time please.
Can't talk, pig! Shit's coming up strong! Throwing rocks!
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about. I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
I see.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brawn and sends another rock
The
flying.
rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
Okay. Kid, do you wanna hang out? I'm not a nerd.
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
Look, I have a question for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig.
The boy point to his chest with both thumbs.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Thank you. Interesting, you refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that bullshit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
Shut up.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
What the fuck? The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the window overlooking the
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
I'm not doing anything, see?
Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out!
What the fuck?
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in air, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Full blast now, the wind carried the message far and wide across Martinez.
How did we get here?
Indeed.
How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Reason? Does he look like he has reason? The physical instrument challenging shut him down, I can't. Be logical, Kev. I haven't done anything to you.
Fucking logical! Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno!
There's the sick shut up.
No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
The nearly psychopathic way they could slip in and out of the act implies You're not the first victim.
Who put you up to this?
No one. Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you.
Thank you, authority.
Change of plan. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line. You may end up missing crucial information.
Okay.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Someone puts you up to this?
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Fair.
Listen to your friend.
Okay, no one put you up to this.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno in the ass.
What the fuck? Are you high right now?
Help! Misters, help!
Calling hard.
He's flashing Kuno. He's showing his genitals. If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late.
Yeah, I won't punch him.
Look.
Kuno, even softer than before, vanished.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look.
Okay,
the
there it
rage look.
is. There it is.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that.
Yes, but I didn't act to it. It was just a fantasy. Yes, how do I get back to it? I won't go back to that thought. How do you know that? You can't see inside my head. Whisper, can you read my mind, Kuno? No.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up.
Nah.
I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should have, because now
It is.
you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
Whatever, I had some question about the crown. Nice people.
You don't talk to me about my fucking people! You don't know where I come from! You just Kuno's bottom bitch!
Yeah, whatever, I had some question about the crime scene.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Okay.
Click, 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 click!
Body, let's go. Empathy legendary. Figure out what's going on with this kid. Holy fuck. Back down from Kuno. This is a white check. You may retry it. It's just 3%. I can't do it. The body. What do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno! Pig's choking! He's totally choking!
Kim, help me out here. What do you want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Okay.
The usual being. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Okay, do you know who he
Kuno's
was?
fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Okay.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
You know how it got there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So he didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Oh, okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesco or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction
Or
novel.
cyberpunk. Where is Night City? That's a fiction city name. Night City doesn't
Why
exist.
you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head.
True.
You want to know where Kuno was? You want to know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's city. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Lame.
It's not lame.
That's the name of Kuno's city, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Okay. Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Faggoty.
Looks like you're a faggoty now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
Okay, let's talk about something
You're
else.
testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
About the crime scene, you kids often play in this year?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
I might have a question later. For now, let's talk about
Yeah,
something
whatever.
else.
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Do I want to try empathy? I doubt it will work. Not yet. Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Let's talk to him. Or her.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
I don't like those kids. So, this kid's ladder is tricky but climbable. The ladders for kid, it would hold the weight of a grown man. It wouldn't hold the weight of what's here.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Okay, get an exact count.
Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Okay, let's go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46.
Okay.
2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Wait, which it is?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Oh, 41, so is it male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
This is it. He was carrying a body.
8. And yet another standard
It's
work
number
boot,
7.
number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
400 million. Wait, so it's number 6, unless someone is really fat. The glowing outline, let's see, 41. Standard word book, standard word book. Okay, so what we're looking for is standard word number 46. Oh, so there are possible 3. There's 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
20? No, the same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Well, there's 200 kilogram imprint. That's what was most fishy to me.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Yep.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Maybe it was a giant. Maybe one of them was carrying him.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Now, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim refused to talk to his own lynching. Maybe the victim wasn't conscious. Yeah, maybe he wasn't conscious.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
There's a light step.
A woman or a kid? Understood.
Can't be sure.
Anything else?
An aberration. One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the old soul.
Okay. Do you have any ideas?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
Drummer. One of those people we are looking for is a drummer?
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
True? True. Interesting. I was excessive.
He doesn't seem to hear you. Looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect.
Yes.
Seems
Okay. How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy.
I think we have a firm understanding of what happened here.
The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
Okay, that's it. Right. Check the body.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Okay, look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Endurance legendary, let go of your nose without throwing up. What is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! The cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
I won't try this. Okay. Someone is trying to grow herbs in a greenhouse. Okay. Stop with Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care? Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
What's in the greenhouse over
Dunno.
there?
Kipta's gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Erie-Uppergite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Erie-Uppergites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
You mean the young woman by whirling in rags, that gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Okay.
Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March? Fish is sometimes used to fertilize the soil a few weeks before planting something. Maybe she was preparing the garden beds.
I should ask her.
Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
The ladder ever climb it? Pointed the ladder.
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you would say that the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't
Yeah.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Looks
like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask you some question.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
Aye.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
She has almost vanished behind the fence, only the top of her head remains.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
What are those strange words you use,
I
girl?
come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing her. Get the fuck out of here.
Fine. Stop messing with the body. What's here? Perfect. More money.
Yes?
So, how do we get this thing down?
There he still is, looking right.
Okay, I need endurance. Ooh. The letter R means a crown on the ribbon below, a light above descending. Okay.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? Just trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Seems like a reasonable assumption.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get the
We
lock
could try
open?
using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Let's ask
He
for the key
might
first.
also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Yeah, and I don't have any physical. Let's go to the bar. Oh, let's ask the gardener too.
I can't believe it's snowing again.
The young woman watches the falling snow outside.
It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Tell me, what exactly have you been doing in your greenhouse in March?
Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so. Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow.
Squint your eyes and look at her intently. What is it? Visual calculus. Disingenuous grandma. Okay.
Stop looking at her. Look around. What do you see?
What do I see? The traffic jam.
That's right. And the canal, the bookstore, the harbour gates. This is a great vantage point for keeping an eye on you.
Ooh. Are you by any chance keeping an eye on us? Okay, noted. I'll keep it to myself.
Glad to have been of service. Now you know the locals are keeping tabs on you.
Okay, thank you. Right. Let's run. So they are keeping an eye on me. Okay. Thank you, visual calculus. Let's go up to him first.
Can I help you?
The trash container out back here.
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
Okay.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
No, it doesn't. Something stirs in me, and it isn't callous. It's common sense.
Okay then. Maybe you're callous yourself.
Okay. We need those
What do you
keys.
need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Okay, I will. Because he said please, and I can now go to the kitchen. The dishes are drying, they smell of chemical brine. An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. Stop him.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garanzi and Kubek.
What do they mean?
Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garanzi Kubek. Please, it's not funny.
Gorenzi, I have some question to ask. Fine, I'll follow the logic. Mr. Kubek? Nah. Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You've got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Okay. Yes. Nice, more money. I'm rich. I have 1.75. Okay.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
I wonder where this door
You do?
leads.
It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Out of duty, we may find something pertinent to the investigation. I can tell him that I am drawn to the color blue.
Yes. I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
I like him.
It's hardly a side investigation. You already have a name for it.
Yes, a mini side investigation. No, the door is a mega investigation. I'm calling it behind the blue door. The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation. It's a mega investigation.
It's hardly worth a title.
Ah,
Anyway, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
okay, let's go ask.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those.
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years.
I have.
It's just a frit warehouse, probably.
Oh.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust.
I should go
Junk
check the
and
frit.
dust.
Runs his finger across the counter to check.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Oh. I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Explore the Whirlwind Secret Passage. Okay, I have looked at all those quests I picked up so far. Alright, let's go pick up the garbage. Okay.
Yes.
Goodbye. Here it's done. You have anything to say to me?
Hello again, sweetie.
Oh. You didn't give me money, so fuck you. Don't sweetie me. Need to pass time by book, reading pass time quickly. Alright. This is the logo of the municipality of Rebalo. Okay, let's open it.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in
I'm gonna
rags.
open the padlock.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Did I just have a premonition that there's something in there? Open the lid.
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Fuck you, open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
What did I update? Okay.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of
You
carton.
see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it.
Okay.
Some pasta wrapper.
Okay.
Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Let's pick the
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Okay.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for
A
it.
drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
Thrown up towel, a mug.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Kuno. You think someone from the Whirlwind might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Yeah, we need to ask the kid who put them here.
Fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
Okay.
The lieutenant nods,
He has a
then
point.
looks back into the trash container.
Let's search the food waste.
You
totes.
pick out a broken mug with an
on the
oddly
mug.
racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Return his site to the trash. Search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here.
Yeah.
What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Okay.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is. Wait, did I kill the man?
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
Miserable looking slip of paper stick to the board.
If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
I think I didn't want to be capped anymore, that's why I tried to flush my cup life down the toilet. I must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality where maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know either. You should take stock of your notes. Make sure it's all there. Official notes contain informants' names. If some have fallen into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, bloodletting may well ensue.
Okay. I don't know, man. Sounds like an order. I don't take those. Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case.
Read your
now,
ledger
tell me
and
what
name
your
the
eagle
case.
eyes see. Or are we finished?
Yep.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Okay. Alright, what do I have here? Interact. Yellow man mug. Use interact button to inventory to extract the item. This broken-eared mug somehow it goes down. Somehow made its way into the whirlwind in rag dumpster. It depicts a person of Tamaran descent frolicking in a field of saffron flowers, buck-toothed and grinning, feeble-minded. It seems to be a cheap knockoff of some colonial-era antique. Damaged ledger. Oh, I can do
It's
it.
just a racist mug. What's there to read here?
There's quite a
Not
lot
much.
to read into here, actually. Look at all the stuff.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them if this is your name. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling. Okay, the mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? I'll do. This mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it for an example of one not to do.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
Alright, and the ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Nothing else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Okay. Like the toilet.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
That is cool. Maybe it's kitchen tissue. They look exactly the
If
same.
you want it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue. It's not though. It's toilet paper.
Perception smell. Okay. Take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper, I mean kitchen tissue, sorry, peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
Right, let's inspect the
An
clip.
aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. It is similar to the RCM watermark on your blazer the lieutenant mentioned. Didn't he say something about the headlights of his motor carriage? That you can read these there?
Yeah. Lieutenant, is this one of the hologram watermarks you mentioned?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
Zero.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I read?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
You mentioned the headlight of your kinema.
Yes, RCM vehicles have headlights tuned especially to reveal halogen watermarks.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Thank you. Interfacing. That's
Okay.
one.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
So let's browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What's in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Okay.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
What? That's a lot.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it,
Well, too late.
lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I made plenty of mistakes.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
There was mention of a naming convention here.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letter too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Okay, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean non-numeric one with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Okay, why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Okay, I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murder.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Damn. On the pages, I have to open an official case in that room.
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage.
Okay.
The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Okay, cool.
Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper using the pen Lena gave you. Yes.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you've already
A
finished.
satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man. The Furies are at home in the mirror. The setting sun. Shit on a stick. Actually, I don't have one. Let's do the Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
New skill point. Ah, maybe I'm getting skill points to put. Okay. I'm done expecting. Let's see. Can I like assign? Oh, I can level up. Okay. Ah, there it is. I have 2 skill points. I can level up. Shit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. So what's my empathy? It's 3. I'll leave them for a bit later for now. I'm done expecting this.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Okay, so there's a new logic. Can I read the case files now? I'll leave it for later. Let's browse the yellow paper.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
Okay.
Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What type of form are
3.
there?
The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Right.
You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
So let's check the misconduct
A
file.
monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Okay, can I find someone to get money for my room?
But they appear pleasantly vague.
Nice. Station
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Okay, and field
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Right, enough.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Okay. Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What did you say the color was? Dark blue?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
I have a problem with blue. Shake ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Okay, let's speak.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
Right, how do I...
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board. The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
Okay, let's do the logic. Can I read this case file now?
Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the Next World Mural.
HDB 41 or those officer prefix?
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
And HDB is?
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Ooh, nice. Horus, Debby, Berenger, or Ram, Drabar, Bizanki. Those aren't my initial. I am not feeling them. Wow, I don't know what to say to them. Okay, let's try Horus, Debby, Berenger.
That is improbable.
How long does it take to read the
case?
It
takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
The next word mural.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne. Cause of failure, rent too high. The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible, only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class. People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the Next World Mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
I ever find out who came up with
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design. The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3. Okay. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between two options.
I'll keep the mural. It is right.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority, and that love truly is possible in the next world for new people, and it is too late for us.
The middle class are not to be blamed, it's human nature.
Did anyone ask you what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger? What do you want to tackle next? Or are we done?
Yeah, I don't want to spend more time. I read them later when I want to spend more time, but since they are not directly related to this, because I
Not
really
much
need
has
one.
changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
I don't want to break it yet. Maybe I put 1 point in. Wait, what's this? Lonesome Way Home. Does it give me -1? Okay, I'll check it later. -1 Lonesome Long Way Home. Why is it giving me -1 interfacing? I'll wait for it to end. Put the ledger away.
Wow, you work hard.
Yes, I do.
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
I guess I do.
Oh, yeah. Like a horse. A workhorse. For hard work.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I fucking ride till I die, bitch. I'm not sure I ride. Yeah, I ride a little. Nah, I fucking ride till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solars. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
I guess I've made some gills.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy?
Arguable.
Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself.
What do I ask
Are
myself?
you rich?
Nope. I have 1.75.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave and you're still practically a hobo.
Yep.
Why is that?
It's because that guard riding my ass. Fucking Texas, man. The system is broken. There's a market for corrupt cops out there, but the immigrant cops have priced them. I don't know why am I so poor. Yeah, it's because of Gart.
The Gart man has set himself up one of those self-replicating money structures. You should learn from it. Don't play the victim. Think hustler. Think with your head.
Also, I think the system is broken.
Boo-hoo. The system is broken. The establishment is keeping me down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this? Why are you so poor?
Well, fucking taxes, man.
That's right. 100%. Fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, Walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Nice.
Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gossamer state that is Revachol?
I thought there were no taxes. Really? Every time I sneeze?
Every time you wipe your ass.
Oh
They
my
got
God.
their direct and their indirect modes of taxation.
Well, technically true.
Sales tax,
Because
excise
they
duty,
have to pay tax
extraction
on
tax, alimony. One tax that
toilet
doesn't
paper.
even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here. Total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
No fucking way. I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now. I don't wanna. Are you sure? That seems like a pretty big number. This isn't helping me solve my money problem. It's only making me into free market type. Are you sure? That seems a pretty big
What are
number.
you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
Yeah, bleeding nipples are kind of a pain, but how will the deregulation help with that? I'll opt in only a little.
It's all about the tax issue, hustler. No other problem in the world is as pressing as top marginal tax rates. And don't you fucking forget it.
Okay. I got a new thoughts. Indirect mode of taxation. Temporary research bonus -2 to empathy. Holy fuck. First, if you have a side bitch ideology cooking somewhere, don't swear it. Fighting indirect taxation for the Gossamer state is compatible with all creeds. It's cool like that. You're a cool anarchist now. Unless you don't want to be an anarchist, whatever. Stuff this meal ticket in your eye socket and let's see if you can steal some love back from the robber barons at the customs agency and the banditos at the Insulindian Financial Oversight and Competition Committee. So what's the solution? Oh, I don't know solution. Can I? -2 to empathy, but yeah, I'd like to get this over with. So this is giving me +1 encyclopedia. It's remaining 55 minutes. This remains 1 hour and 55 minutes. Okay, cool. So my empathy is now like 0. What is it? Psych empathy 1. Oh no.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
Yeah. That's one talk to Kuno-S. I'll wait for that empathy negative to
Kuno doesn't.
wear off. Maybe I put a point in it and just try talk to him.
Yes?
Alright, what do I need to do? Put the clothes in the trash. I should ask Kuno if he knows anything about the victim's clothes, or I should ask Guard if he knows anything. Okay, read the watermarks. First, go to the kinema and turns on the light. Let's do that. But I really need money. Maybe I should work on getting money. It's getting late. I only have $1. Let's see this.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel
Okay,
preheating
how do I turn
gauge.
on the headlights?
Alright. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
Okay.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The raspberry gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl.
Press the button labeled headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before.
There you go. I'll turn.
Oops, I'll turn them off from the...
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, look
A
around.
rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we on this? Point to the helicopter.
Let me see.
Takes the ledger for a moment and is
Right here.
He says his finger near the top of the map on a segment of code jumping out into the green ocean. Seems nice, seems like shithole. I'm sure I've been seen worse. Seems nice.
No, it does not.
Without optimism. Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Okay, tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
Okay, not bad.
Not bad for what?
Exactly.
You don't even know what it means yet.
Exactly. I just have to click it. But I want the next
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Okay, let's count them.
You count 216 perforations.
Oh, I hit
Considering that nice, large number, a wave of pride washes over you. Though you can't say why, precisely.
What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
3?
That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations.
Thank
They
you.
represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service.
18.
18 years.
Nice.
Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Got drunk like a megastar. Wait, 18 years I've done this? Got drunk, I walked the land telling whores and liars of the end come. There are 9,085. Probably some boring office job, same as everyone else. I feel like I just went around apologizing or they this is the sorry cop. I don't want to be the sorry cop. Do you really think I have any idea? Wait, 18 years
That's
ago?
what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all
What do
those
you mean, my
blissful
age?
years of your youth?
You really think I have an idea?
Fair point. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It
Yeah.
means finished. You've got, let's see, wow, more than 200.
216 to be exact.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM
Yep,
officers.
I'm special. So you're saying I used to be super cop, I used to be good, that's some solace I guess. What's the last number? I don't think I can ever re-become this person. What's the... So you're saying I used to be a super cop?
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of this officer.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes,
Okay. How do you handle the strain?
everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
Give you a meaningful...
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
Oh my god.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Oh, I did take it for a job. Thank you, Esprit de Corps.
The lieutenant nods.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
Alright, task updated. Okay, it's been day for 2 hours. Okay, I think I'll stop this video here. Full game, I'm very interesting on what happened next. I still have the expression. And it's 3:25 p.m. and I still only have $1.75 or whatever the currency is. So I need to really find a way fast to get money, otherwise I'll be sleeping on the streets. So let's save. Perfect. And yeah, thanks for watching, and Wise out.